Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am continuing on with these curriculum hauls that I've been sharing here on my channel. Last week I shared kindergarten curriculum for my youngest, and today's video is going to be a combined curriculum haul. So my kindergartner has very different curriculum than my older children, and then my oldest is in grade 8 this year, and his curriculum's very different as well. So today I'm just going to be sharing my 3 middle children's curriculum. So they are entering grade 3, grade 5, and grade 6 this year. Also, I am not sharing our family subjects in today's video. So the bulk of our curriculum really is subjects that we do together as a family. I'm going to do a totally different video where I share our family subjects for this coming year. So today's video is just showing that individual curriculum for my 3rd grader, my 5th grader, and my 6th grader this fall. So I'll go ahead and turn this around and show you what I have. Before I show you this curriculum and before I forget, we are doing teaching textbooks math again. So my 6th grader is doing level 7 teaching textbooks. We're doing level 5 teaching textbooks, and then Zara, my 3rd grader, is going to be doing level 3 teaching textbooks this fall. So that's the math curriculum we use. We are once again doing the Good and the Beautiful language arts. So this here is for my 6th grader. She is doing the level 5 language arts book. This actually, so I got the printable PDF, and these curriculum, these books are very big. They're like almost 400 pages. So I just printed half of it here. And then when we're getting close to the end, I will print the other half. It's the same thing for both of my younger kids. We're also doing the Good and the Beautiful handwriting. So that's again for my 6th grader. And then with Gather Round, they just came out with this Growing Up with God unit. They have a girls one, a boys one, and they have level 1, 2, and 3 of each. So with Charity, she's going to be doing level 1 and level 2 this year. This is like a maturation study, and it's very much actually something that she will do on her own. And she can come and ask me questions and stuff, but it's not a group subject because I'm not going to be reading it to her. She will do that on her own. And then level 2 gets into just more in detail about puberty and just hygiene and all that good stuff. And so for my 5th grader, I think about the coming year, and it's like, okay, so many different grades with all my kids and stuff. I'll first show you his. So he's a bit younger. He's just going to be doing level 1 this year, and then maybe next year we'll get into level 2. For the first level especially, it is mostly talking about puberty in your own body. Like as a boy, it might talk very lightly about girls too, but then by the time you get to level 2, it's talking more about what happens with the opposite sex as well. We're also going to be doing language arts from the Good and the Beautiful with him. Again, this is just part of the book. It's a big book. It includes literature, grammar, punctuation, art, geography, spelling, vocabulary, and writing. For his handwriting, we are doing Handwriting Without Tears. I really enjoy this curriculum for writing. These books will overlap a little bit, the language arts and the handwriting. This is more into like Greek roots and punctuation and linking verbs and stuff. And then this one is simply just cursive, just getting neater at cursive, copying out words, copying out sentences, and so on. For my 3rd grader, it looks like she has a lot of curriculum here. So I have not done Explode the Code with her yet. My older kids did it when they were younger. And I think it would be good for Zara this year. Very simple, straightforward worksheets, but it works on spelling and on phonics and just understanding some of those letter blends, the sound blends. And I did get her 3 books. So I got her 2, I got her 2.5, and I got her 3. I'm not quite sure yet exactly how all of this is going to fit into our daily routine. You know, she won't be doing everything every day, but I thought Explode the Code would be a good addition for her. She is also doing Handwriting Without Tears, so this one is just working on letter formation, you know, just writing neater, staying in the lines and all that. And then this one, this will be her first book on cursive. And she likes to like just play around with writing and trying out cursive, but we haven't done any formal learning on how to write in cursive. So she is going to be excited about that. I also did get her Language Arts Level 2 course book. So I don't even know how much of this we will use. You guys know we do the Gather Round Unit Studies, spoiler alert, for our group subjects. And that includes a lot of writing and language arts and stuff, but I always like to have an extra language arts book on the side for days that maybe we don't get to do in Gather Round, just some extra language arts practice. And so this is definitely not going to be a daily thing, but it's going to be just another book that we have for some days. Now down here I have some of our, they were laid out nicely before, and then I kind of just shoved them off to the side here. Some of our readers for this year. So these ones right here, most of these are just books that I have bought over the past couple months, like over this summer, that my kids haven't seen yet. We do have a lot more books on the shelf that we will be, you know, taking from our own library for reading time, but I wanted to show you all of my new purchases. These ones are the only books that are not new purchases, but we have these books for grade 1, 2, and 3, and so I always include those as independent reading time for my first, second, and third grader, and so this is what level Zara is on to now, the grade 3 books. So we have New Friends. If you've never seen these books before, I always recommend them. They are called the Pathway Readers. They are about an Amish family, just really clean, wholesome stories about their life living on a farm and the sibling relationship, and they're just really good quality stories. So New Friends and More New Friends, my third grader will read. This one is also going to be a good title for her. She's getting to be a really strong reader, but still shorter books, simple stories are still good for her. And then for the older kids, so these ones will be for everybody. All 3 of these kids will read the Who Was books. We have probably at least 30 on our bookshelf upstairs, but these are the 4 that I bought this year. Where's the Amazon? Who was Queen Elizabeth II? Who was Mark Twain? And what is the Declaration of Independence? We have a mix of, as you can see, fiction and nonfiction for our independent reading time. What I do is I just take a whole bunch of books like this, and I will just stick them all on the bookshelf. You can't really see it, but up there I have a bunch of books, and so every day the kids can just choose what book they want to read. It might take them a week or so to finish a book, and then they can pick a different book. So I'm not necessarily assigning, you need to read this book right now, but they do have a few books of my choosing that they can choose between. So we have a couple of these ones that the kids like. So I bought a new one, Discovering History's Heroes. I don't even know who this lady is, A Pioneering Doctor. This one, of course, is a fiction title, The Prairie Thief. I've seen this one recommended specifically on the Read Aloud Revival page. This is one definitely more appropriate for my 6th grader, and then my oldest will also read it. But A Father's Promise, I've seen this one recommended. A historical, I actually don't even know if it's historical fiction. I think it is, but A Father's Promise is the story of a Polish boy's struggle for survival during World War II. I'm going to look it up just to make sure what age people are saying it's appropriate for, but I'm pretty sure that will be good for my 6th grader. We also really enjoy Andrew Clement's books, just fiction titles, but my kids always, we have a few others by this author, and when they start reading, they just want to finish the story and they just enjoy it so much. And you know, I was tempted as I bought these new books, like, should I just give it to the kids to read over the summer? Because I know they'll enjoy them, but I've decided just to set them aside and save them for this school year. But I know there are some of these titles for sure that they will just grab and want to read right from the get-go because they love them. Thank you for watching. I know that I love seeing other parents' curriculum choices for the coming year, especially if they have kids in the same grade as my own. So I hope that that was interesting and informative for you. Again, I will be coming back with 2 more back to school videos for sure. A curriculum haul for my 8th grader and a family subjects curriculum haul. So in the next couple of weeks, you will see both of those videos here on my channel. So subscribe so you're here for that coming content, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.